This is King Noble Black Supremacy. With this particular video, I want to say that Congresswoman Fredrica Wilson deserves to be praised. This black woman deserves to be praised. She stood up against the icon of white supremacy. She took it head on. Heard this man's conversation disrespecting the black deceased military soldier. She overheard this and she had the heart and courage to leak this, to spread this to the world, to show that Donald Trump has no empathy, to show his disrespect for human life, that he's sick. Talking about that soldier knew what he signed up for. And now more information is coming out that he might have been left and disregarded and neglected. He didn't know what he signed up for. Because if he knew what he signed up for, he would have never joined the United States military. He didn't know what he was signing up for. He didn't know he was signing up for United States imperialism. He didn't know he was signing up for white supremacy. He thought he was protecting the land of the free and home of the brave. And nobody here is free. And nobody here is brave enough to stand up to white supremacy. Other than this black woman, this black Congresswoman, Fredrica Wilson. Everybody in the White House, the whole white race, the so-called good white man, afraid to stand up to Donald Trump. Afraid to stand up to white supremacy. And this black woman threw it all on the line. Her life being threatened. Coming under attack all over the United States for going head on, fearlessly against the icon for white supremacy, Donald Trump. When I see a black woman like this, she should deserve to be praised. This is the type of black woman that I have the utmost respect for, because she woke up in that office. She woke up in the Matrix and decided, you know what? I'm gonna fuck this shit up. I'm gonna tear this shit up. No, this white man ain't. That's what she decided. And you have something that's a simple phone call that could be interpreted in many ways. He could have just said, oh, you know, he knew what he signed up for. Meaning that he was proud to fight for this country and he willingly gave his life to die for the United States, which I hear a lot of police officers say when police officers die, he knew what he signed up for. I've heard people say that before. But she read into that statement and she presented that before the world in a way to draw attention to this sick megalomaniac, Donald Trump. She said, I'm going to take advantage of this situation. And they have not stopped talking about it since. His possible disregard for the human life of that soldier has turned out to be one of the biggest controversies of his office, of his presidency. This black woman said Black Lives Matter from the White House, from inside. And she's standing up against this beast, against this devil, calling him out for what he is before the world and not backing off. This woman deserves to be praised, defended, and protected. We need more black women like this. not wasting their time tearing down the black man, criticizing, judging, and trying to destroy the black man, but standing up and saying that Black Lives Matter and standing up for the black man, for the black family, against white supremacy and United States imperialism, whether she's inside of the beast or outside of the beast, whether she's in the matrix or outside of the matrix. This type of black woman put a lot of people to shame when they have nothing but disrespectful things to say about the black woman, nothing but shameful things to say, and pointing out all of the negativity or the negative situations that some black women choose to engage in or choose to present before the world. They seem to give more energy to that and paint this whole narrative about the black woman as being the enemy. Based on the actions of a few black women, they try to paint that over the whole entire nation of black women. Until you get a black woman like this that would have to force them to shut their mouth to show that there's real black women that's still out here that will stand for something. That there's a potential in the black woman to wake up and stand against her enemy, against this white man, and stand up for the black man as Fredrica Wilson stood up for that soldier. That there's still black women that could stand, that Harriet Tubman is still here, and that Rosa Parks is still here. That behind the weave and the makeup and the fancy clothes is the spirit of our ancestors, is the spirit of freedom, liberation, and the hatred against injustice and racism and disregard for black life behind all that. Before you throw the black woman under the bus, I want you to remember and think clearly on this, that any black woman can wake up at any moment. They can wake up at any moment, in any position. They can wake up in the hair salon. They can wake up anywhere. They can wake up in the clothing store. They can wake up anywhere. And the day they wake up, the day that they wake up, any one of them, Fredrica Wilson is proof that they got a problem on their hands that will not easily be dismissed. That one day the black woman will turn her fear into courage, and she would turn her unforgiveness of the black man into condemnation of the white man. This is King Noble Black Supremacy. Join my website, www.kingnobleuncensored.com. Donate and don't hate. Subscribe to my YouTube channel right now, King Noble Guru. Hit the subscribe button. Like this video right now. Don't waste no time. Make sure you turn your notification on so you can get notifications every time I put out a new video, because I'm bringing a fire. I'm not playing with y'all. Turn them notifications on. Black supremacy.